Hi, in today's video I've got this gorgeous palette by Patrick Tar, the Major Dimension eyeshadow palette. Hi, if you are new to my channel, my name is Ange and I like to share all things beauty and lifestyle as I navigate my more mature years. I also do quite a few eyeshadow tutorials aimed at hooded downturned eyes, so if that is of interest to you as well, please don't forget to subscribe. And to all you wonderful ladies who check in each week, thank you so much and welcome back. I was coveting this palette the minute it was released. Unfortunately, for quite some time it was only available to lovely people in the United States. It was available through the Patrick Tar website and Sephora.com, and I do actually think Sephora Canada may have had it as well. Unfortunately, here in New Zealand we were only able to get our hands on this once it was launched at Cult Beauty. That way people outside of the US and Canada could get this palette, and I was waiting very patiently and anxiously to get my hands on this, and my beautiful makeup angel sent this to me and I am so grateful and thankful. She got it in the post before it was available at Cult Beauty, and I have just been so excited waiting for it to arrive, so thank you so very much. This palette retails for $68 US and it has two cream shades in the end here which are quite deep shades, and I'm looking forward to trying them as a eyeshadow on their own. You have matte shades, you have some fine shimmers, and then there's also these metallic shades. Okay, so the shades in this palette are described as a 12 pan palette that offer two luminous cream bases, velvet mattes, iridescent metallics, and glistening pearl toppers. I am excited about the shades in this palette. I really like neutral shades and I really have been gravitating to neutral cool recently, but when I'm wanting a warm shade, these are the types of warm shades that I appreciate at present. For example, the Natasha Denona bronze palette. It's beautiful and the actual shadows, the textures, everything are wonderful and just a pleasure to use, but for me I just found it way too warm, way too coppery, and I just don't feel comfortable sometimes wearing some of those shades. These shades here are the warm shades that I personally gravitate to, so I am so excited about this palette. I'm so looking forward to trying the cream shades and some of the other shades in this palette. Let's get into this eyeshadow tutorial and see how these shadows were to use. These are the cream shadows. They are so pigmented, creamy, easy to swatch here. And this is just a quick overview of the shadows in the palette. Gorgeous packaging, absolutely love it, except for the fact that it gets mitts all over it. Okay, so I have primed my eyes with the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. Just blending that out. What I will do, I'll go all over my lid with this first shade, which is Divine, and I will start off with my Morphe 504 brush for that. Now this has a little bit of sparkle in it. And I'm just lightly going to put that all over the eye. There is an awful lot of kick up in the palette, so you need to be careful, and I wasn't, which would indicate to me that there will be some fallout. Okay, now sticking with the Morphe 504. I'm going to go into the next shade, which is Transition. And we are going to use that for exactly that, a transition shade. And I'm going to start on the outer corner with little circular motions and just going and just heading upwards into the fleshy part of my eyelid, and then slowly heading in towards the inner crease of where my natural crease here, just under my eyebrow, heading in towards the nose. And now taking those circular motions in and outward and just really diffusing that out. And yep, fall out. Okay, so that's going to be an issue applying this. It probably would have been better for me to apply it before I added my foundation. I'm really going to have to tap the brush off. Okay, try that shade again. Lots of powder coming off, and just adding that and doing a second layer. It has definitely helped tapping the brush, so it's my own fault. I'm going to use my Sonia G Worker 1 brush, and I'm going to go in with this beautiful, rich, warm shade. And I'm going to tap that in the outer corner. I'm trying to do it really gently so I don't end up with it on my face, and I'm just heading up towards the tail of my eyebrow and slowly tapping that inwards. I'm going to take it again and just add it to the outer corner of the bottom lash line, just to connect that up. I'm tapping that inwards to create that darker shading. I love the sheen on the cream we put in first. So this could be a look that I could just stop at those three colours. Very pretty. Okay, so I'm just blending that in, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that into the crease area around my eyeball. So I'm just going to let the brush follow that line, and then I've noticed recently that I need to make sure I come up a little bit higher here so that it doesn't look like a straight line. So even though my eyeball's there, I need to make this more rounded here because of the flesh in my eye. In that hood area, I need to round it off a bit more, I think. I just don't have that natural ability to create that crease easily. So now I'm going to go back in with that first blending brush and blend that up. Okay, I'm just going to slowly build that again. I'm just concentrating on that outer corner. Tapping off the brush has really made a difference. Now I'm slowly going to come into that crease area. Isn't it funny? Exactly the same shade, but it looks warmer, I think, here than where I've patted it. They look like two different colours, but they are not. Okay, blending brush again and going back and blending that. Now I just have to keep working with that with my large fleshed area here, and just means I can get that blended. One more bit in the outer, and I didn't tap that, not taking it in that crease, just getting it here. Okay. I really do like that cream shade, really like it, but we're going to add some of the fun shades, and all I've done is just kept blending. I think I might go in with a Morphe B37 brush, and I am going to go in with this dark brown very carefully. I hate to think what the fallout's going to be on that, and I'm just going to tap in this outer corner, lower down, and I'm not going to take it as high as I did the reddy shade. I'm just wanting to deepen up lower down. Okay, I'm just going to leave what's left on the brush and run it under the bottom lash for now. Might go back and tweak. Then going back in with the brush that we used for the reddy shade, let's call it its right name, Mother, with the Mother shade, and just blend that in. These are the sorts of warm shades that I really appreciate, rather than just straight out orangey shades. Okay, we have to try one of these beautiful, I'm going to call them chunky shades, and I don't want to warm it up anymore, so I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is Abundance. I don't know whether to try my finger or a brush. Now I've got a funny feeling that this is probably going to be best applied with some sort of setting medium, glitter glue, oh wow, or such. I'm actually very tempted to buy, I'm not going to buy the Pat McGrath Utopian palette, but I'm very interested in her setting medium she brought out with it. That's definitely the look I wanted to go for. I didn't want to go too warm. Should I try it with a, I don't think it'll work with a brush. Should we wet the brush? Let's wet the brush and see what it's like. Okay, we have a very tiny bit left of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, because I don't really use a setting spray as such. So we'll spray that. And we'll try it wet on the other eye. No, that doesn't help at all. If anything, it's going to hard pan the shadow. So I wouldn't wet your brush because the payoff's just not there. It's definitely apply with your finger. That is so pretty. Okay, I will go in with a dry Anastasia brush just to get right in. I just don't think the brush is going to do it any justice, but we do want to get it in that corner just to really lighten it up, and nails don't help. It's really pretty. Okay, so to try and utilize the creams as well, I didn't want to go in with the creams to start with because they are quite dark, but let's go in with, I've got a hard angle definer brush from Benefit. I'm going to go in with the darker cream, and let's see if we can use it as a liner. It's very easy to use. I'm using hardly any pressure on the brush, and it is laying beautifully. Quite impressed with that. I'm just going to go upwards just a little bit to tie it into the shadow. It was very, very easy to apply. My lovely droopy eyes. Now I feel that transferred just a little bit there, and that's my issue rather than the product because of my hooded eyes. So I'm just going to try and blend that with the shade we had in the crease. Blend it out beautifully. I'm going to go in with the Patrick Ta Precision Gel Liner in Rich Brown, and these are so super soft, and I'm going to run that in my inner waterline on the top and just smudge it into the lashes as well, just to give some depth to that lash line. Then the other eyeliner I have from Patrick Ta is the Deep Bronze, and I'm going to run that along the bottom waterline and into the lashes. And then I'm going to go back with the Morphe B37 brush and then just smudge that. Okay, I am done, I feel. Should I blend that a little bit more? Maybe I should. I love that sparkle. Okay, I will hop off and do my lashes and I'll be right back. I have my lashes on and I'm just going to tweak just the outer corner just a tiny bit with that dark brown. The dark brown being Scandal. And I just want to tap in this area here at the corner of my eye. Okay, I am really happy with that. These are the sorts of warm shades that I really like rather than orange, too much coppery. Absolutely love that. That's gorgeous. I enjoyed working with the shades except for the fact that there is definitely fallout if you are not careful. Now, my first attempt, I just did what I normally do. Dipped my brush in and went straight into my eye. I don't flaff normally by tapping my brush, but with this palette you definitely need to tap your brush off. There is kickback in the shades in here, so just dip really lightly into the pans. Make sure you tap your brush. I had no issues with fallout on this eye. I think I will get fallout as I wear the sparkle shade a little bit more. I'm sure it's going to end up down my face. I do have a patch here, and that is my own fault, as I said, because I didn't tap the brush. I wasn't expecting the fallout like I got. So once I learnt that, tapped off the brush, it was fine, and I don't have that issue over here. I am just blending the outer corner. Sometimes I get off camera and I look at it and think, oh, I didn't blend that very well. And it's only because I make the mistake of not looking really closely. I'm looking at a distance, and I normally wear glasses or contacts, but I don't wear contacts when I'm filming. The prescription in my contacts is for distance, and then it really stuffs up the fact that I can't see close up, and I'm more blind with my contacts for close-up work. So just fixing that up a little bit, making sure it's blended. I think it looks pretty darn good. I really enjoy those shades. Let's just flick. I'm not going to get rid of the glitter. See, the glitter has come down on my eye. The glitter has come down on my face, on this side, and a little bit on that side too. So the glitter shades are going to fall onto your face, I think. So maybe a glitter glue or something like that would be needed. And as I said, I'm going to try the Pat McGrath one when I'm able to get my hands on it. All in all, I love the shades of this palette. I am looking forward to actually doing a look with these cream shades, and be interested to see if they crease, if they last. So I will do a follow-up with that in another video, whether if it's a fails video or just an update video. I will let you know how that goes. I wanted to try the really glittery shade. I had tried these other two shades that are a little bit shimmer but not the metallic chunky ones. I'm going to call them chunky because that's how I'm going to discriminate between them. So I have tried these shades here, and they were really lovely. So I just wanted to go for the light shade today, and I do really like that. So all in all, as I said, like the palette, love the palette, just watch the fallout, watch the kickback. Shades are divine. Packaging is divine. I have to, before I say that again, I have to wipe it on my pant leg. Packaging, as I said before, is divine, apart from all the fingerprints on it, but it is really pretty. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Let me know in the comments below. Give it a thumbs up if you did. That would be great. If you are interested in any other videos that I upload, don't forget to click on the subscribe button down below. I would love to see you back. I hope you've all had a beautiful and a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. See you later, guys. Bye.